please hit that subscribe button. Hey everybody, better suited to win the Stanley Cup this season. If you are new to the channel, Washington Capitals, the Boston Bruins. Locked on and he scored! And we're live. Hey everybody, so obviously a very different video today, but a lot of exciting things going on the channel right now. And one of the things, as you probably know from all of the live streams, is the dono money coming in has been absolutely insane recently. And obviously I want to use as much of that dono money as I can to improve the channel and make things better. And one of those things that is now all here in pieces, needs to be built, but all here is my new streaming PC, which is going to make the live streams so much better. Obviously, really excited about this, and for this video we are going to be building this streaming PC. So Josh is here with me. Josh is the one who actually knows what he's doing. I do not, but it's going to be a fun learning experience trying to put all this together, and hopefully we will have a brand new streaming PC ready to go very soon.
All right, so the first thing that we're going to start with is the motherboard box here. So if you want to grab that, open that up. You might need the knife there. It's going to open up more like a pizza box from the front. Underneath there, yeah. So the motherboard that we went with is an Asus Prime B550M. We went with a Ryzen processor, so this was just a relatively inexpensive motherboard that could take that processor and also has Wi-Fi.
Fancy.
And then we might have some other stuff under here. We're gonna need that later.
Some directions.
Put these to the side for now. And then what we'll do is we'll put this back in this box. A little pro tip here. And then we're gonna put that on here, the little workbench.
Hey, there we go.
All right, so then the next thing that we're gonna grab is the processor there. Yep, which is the Ryzen 7 7700X, I think. 3700X. Yeah, and just pop that open.
I did it.
All right, perfect. So now the next thing that we're gonna do is put the cooler on. And that's going to be the worst part about that. We'll connect that later.
Okay.
So the next thing that we're going to grab is the RAM. So those two sticks right there. Open that up. It's just going to be blister packaging. You can open it from the top. All right. So these are pretty easy to install. I believe we went with, I forget how many. We went with 2 8GB sticks of DDR4. So one of them, what we're gonna do is they're gonna go in both the black slots here. All right, perfect. All right, so the next thing that we're gonna do is put this in the case. So we just went with a generic Corsair case for this one. Let's go over here. Put this to the side for now. So make sure I have this the right way. All right, so unscrew these two things on the side here. in.
Sweet.
Okay, so now we're going to put cables out of the way. We're going to lower the motherboard in, so you're going to want to kind of tilt it in, line these up with here, and then it should just slot onto all of these standoffs that are in here.
Okay.
And just watch out for this cable. Tilt that back a bit.
Not fuck this up.
Now the next part is with these screws. We're going to screw in the motherboard. So I know exactly how many we have.
That should be good.
Alright, so next thing we're going to do is the power supply. Move this to the side for now.
Heavy box.
Well, it didn't fall over, so got that going for you. Still in there.
Solid start. Bruh.
So now there's going to be a bunch of cables that we can plug in after the fact.
Okay.
But it's usually easier to plug them in ahead of time. Throw that to the side. So
Wow, this is definitely heavy.
that is going to slide into this basement here.
And there's a lot of cables.
I just don't know the easiest way. It's got to go in from the back. I'm gonna do these for you. All right. This over here. And then that is going to slide in like that. Make sure the fan's pointed toward the bottom, which it is.
Yep.
And then it's going to screw in from the front. But before we do that, it's going to be easier to pick these cables out.
Okay.
And we don't need that. That's a power cable that you can use. And then some cable ties that we can tie everything down with. We make a meter inside. Building a computer is just like adult Legos.
It really is.
It's not, you probably thought it was gonna be a lot worse than this.
Yes, I did.
But it's not that bad at all.
It's really not, like, I did not know that it was, it's like, I don't know, just the thought of like building a computer seemed like rocket science. And it's really not that bad.
It's pretty intimidating when you first start, but having, like when I first did it, I had to just like watch a video online and then pause it every 5 seconds every time I got to a new part, but makes it a lot
That's
easier
how
when
I
there's someone
learned
else here.
a lot of stuff, but Josh knows what he's doing, so I have my own
I don't know if I would
personal
go that far,
teacher.
It's a little crooked, but it'll be good for now.
It's definitely crooked.
We can tweak it later. All right, so the next thing that we have to do is plug everything in. So you are pretty much done. The last thing that we have to do is just, if you want to grab the SSD right there, pop that in. That is going to be nothing at all compared to the rest of it.
Samsung solid state drive. In.
All right, now is the moment of truth. So I lied when I said that was the last cable you have to plug in. We're gonna take this one. All right, so the monitor's on. And make sure it's on display port, so we don't.
This is a big moment right here.
All right, so flip that on, and then on the other side, so turn that on right now. So that gives power to the whole system.
Okay.
And then if you want to press the power button right here, you have fans coming on.
That's a good
sign.
Good sign.
And then we're gonna look for what's called a post, and then you'll just see an Asus logo up here if everything goes correctly. Let's hope. I'm seeing lights on everything, so there it is. Everything's being recognized.
Holy shit.
No keyboard, that's fine. Yep, everything's good. So,
wow.
Congrats, you just made a computer.
Wow, well, thanks to Josh, I just made a computer.
You have a stream to get to. I can
do.
finish tidying everything up and installing Windows on it, but
Sweet.
congrats.
Oh, thank you. That was fantastic. And I have a new computer now. So, obviously this isn't ready for tonight, but certainly very, very soon I'll be streaming from a brand new streaming PC thanks to Josh right here. So, thank you guys all so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it and got to see, you know, the PC build and some behind the scenes stuff here at Off the Wall Hockey. And I'm getting ready to go do game 4 between Dallas and Vegas now. So with that, thank you guys again, and we got a brand new streaming PC.